Okay, YouTube, today is, well, I think today is actually the 13th of June, but, the new moon in Gemini is coming up on the 13th, I believe. It's officially starts the 13th of, or no, it starts the 15th of this month. Well, I think the moon is the same luminosity on the 14th, and for some reason the source also said the 14th, even though it's 0% illuminated, it is not the new moon yet, because whatever, I guess, time distance between the last new moon or something. And I guess the rainbow pencil isn't really working as much, so I think strawberry, this is the new strawberry moon, I believe is the name for this. And of course, as a new moon, we, things that are gonna increase, that we hope to increase in our lives, which is, I feel it's always easier than doing things you wanna banish from your life. So relaxation, first I'm saying relaxation, we want more of that because, I don't know, stress causes lots of problems, and I don't know, it's, relaxation doesn't have any bad attributes, or, I don't know, it's good to have. And I'm saying I want cooperation, more cooperation, because whatever, I guess in the modern political sphere, a lot of them versus us mentality among countries like India and Pakistan obviously do not get along or cooperate at all. And I don't know, Ukraine, Russia, and all that. So 3, what do we want to increase in this life? 'Sagacity, because I don't know, I always do that for, it's more of a personal thing, but I'm sure sagacity means like wisdom, accuracy, and judgment, and I'm sure lots of people would benefit from that. And I also said Ken, which is like bandwidth of knowledge, I guess. 5, what do you want more of? I said insight because, I don't know, I guess it helps to be able to, extrapolate details or deduce details from whatever evidence or insight to be able to make predictions and stuff. 6, what do you want more of? So let's see, I already said relaxation. I'll say volition because I don't know, I always say that, and volition was, I guess it's like being able to get things to work in your favor, being able to communicate effectively, and using your own willpower or your desires to come to fruition and stuff. I said vitality because that always helps. Also camaraderie because I am very lonely. Because I am lonely, and I said, one more of, say I already said volition, vitality. Stability, because I do notice that I can waver at times. And for 10, I'll say success because that always helps. Now let's decorate this. And I don't know why I put that one there, but whatever, it was a whim, on a whim. Yes, we always need to honor Egypt because, I don't know, ancient Egypt, it created a lot of great things like perfume and mascara, and I'm sure there are other, I mean, they do have a lot of stories about magic, so whatever, the Egyptians were magic, I guess. The Eye of Horus looks something like that. What else? Of course, the Eye of Providence is kind of like that. That is the sigil for nutrition, because I'm sure having good, proper nutrition is helpful in almost everything. So since this is the Gemini, this new moon is in Gemini, we'll put in the constellation looks. Something like this. Sorry, I'm not an expert. I do not claim to be astronomer, but it's not perfect, but it is what it is. Now, the Gemini constellation, I know it is the 30th largest constellation in the entire sky. It takes up an area of 514 square degrees. Brightest star in it is Castor, I believe. It might be Pollux, but whatever, one of those. And Castor is whatever, I think it's estimated to be 34 light years away, about 34 light years away from Earth. It's an orange giant star. Orange giant star. I think it's the size of 9 times the size of Earth. It also has a neutron star. There's a neutron star in Gemini. The second brightest star is Pollux, which is a blue-white giant. It's actually a star system with multiple stars. That's made to be whatever, I think about 4 or 6 light years away. Ahena is the third largest. There's the Medusa Nebula in here, the Jellyfish Nebula, the Eskimo Nebula, neutron star. There's a neutron star, which I'll remind you, a neutron star is a supernova. It's a star that has collapsed under its own weight, so it became a supernova. There's Eskimo Nebula, and there's also the Jellyfish Nebula, and Ahena is 109 light years away, and Gemanga is another star. And see the I guess common thing for Gemini is I think it's something like that. Okay, there's the Midas star for abundance and stuff. What else are we putting in here? Sigil for Anael. What else? What else can we fit in here? there, the sigil for brimstone looks sort of like that. It's supposed to be up, not down, so I kind of forgot what I was doing with the down part. Okay, that one there, what else do we want to put in here? There's another sigil for... Now I just want to put in one more thing. Let's see, do I have more? I guess, like, kind of have more space on this side. It'll be tiny. Okay, so that right there is a type of swastika. Obviously the Hindus used the swastika way before Hitler and the Nazis took it over. So, I mean, the Hindus even made a website called proswastika.org, and they had a national day to celebrate the swastika. They wanted their swastika back. It just because Hitler and the Nazis took it without permission, they kind of ruined it. But the big difference is that the Nazi swastika is always tilted at 45 degrees, and the Hindu one is always at 90 degrees. And yes. Obviously, the Hindus are not in favor of killing people. The Hindu one is not about killing people. So, thanks for watching. Happy Gemini New Moon. And I guess I forgot to say Gemini is best observed in the winter months, like November to January. And... oh, other good news is we are currently in a meteor shower. I think it's some kind of meteor shower. I forgot if it's a Perseus meteor shower or Piscean or whatever. It's gonna go until the 17th, so we're kind of late. It started on the end of May and goes till June 17th. So. Thanks for watching. Happy New Moon.